Well, good morning, everybody. I walk a lot. Every day, actually. It really kicked in this year, a little bit last year before it got too cold. And another thing I do is talk to myself. And I usually prefer to be alone. And this is where technology really helps, because if I talk to myself in my car, for example, I can always pretend like I'm talking to someone on the phone. If I'm on a walk like this and I talk to myself rather loudly, being able to videotape it is fantastic because it allows me to satisfy talking to myself without the general public thinking I'm crazy. Well, so I'm wearing an Ozarks Food Harvest shirt this morning, and it's not an accident. So last night we were out playing bingo with friends, and one of the prizes was a bag my wife won. Pretty good odds, actually. And in the Ozarks Food Harvest bag was this shirt. But it has some interesting connections. First of all, Ozarks Food Harvest is an organization that was part of bingo last night. So if we brought in some food, as a donation, you got to play a little bit of bingo, which was fun. The other connection is we, and when I say we, I mean the folks at Sun Solar, which is where I work, put in solar at Ozarks Food Harvest. So great little connection here this morning. Well, one thing that popped into my head this morning is jazz music. And I'm a big fan of jazz, have been for quite some time. And it's really kind of funny because, first of all, for the last 10 years plus now, there's been live jazz music in Springfield consistently. And that's Mojo, Missouri Jazz Orchestra. Didn't know about it. If I'd known about it, I probably would have been there every week. But they have a new home downtown now at a new jazz venue called the Hepcat. Didn't go there last night because we were playing bingo, and that worked out really well. But I do listen to live music just in general quite a bit when I can, if I don't have appointments to talk about solar. On the subject of music, Ashton Barberie is going to be at 4x4 tonight. She's a singer, songwriter from Northwest Arkansas. And I checked her schedule. She doesn't appear to be in Springfield very often, so that might be kind of a treat to see her. She's at 4x4 tonight, and I might be there. And by the way, I walk instead of jogging. There was a time in my life when I did jog, but I have a left knee which goes out for no apparent reason, and also I have an injury on the left side. Again, the left side of my body doesn't do well. On the left side, I have a hip sort of pain that I got by falling off water skis incorrectly and jamming my leg up into my body. Did that, gosh, in the early 90s. And some of you are probably thinking, oh, hey, Ted, you water ski? And I'm like, no, I don't. That's how I got injured. Well, it occurred to me if I'm walking, I can expand where I walk to. I started out earlier this year pretty much in my neighborhood. And only recently I've gotten into my car and explored a couple of other things. This trail right here is the closest to my house, and it's a good one too. But hoping in future walks I can expand that a little bit and go to different places. It's okay. I went before I came out here. So how often will I do this? Well, I thought about assigning a schedule to this sort of thing, but it occurred to me that I spent many years on television. How do I put it? Oh, it's kind of like from Anchorman. I have to do the news! That doesn't sound like me anymore. So I think I'll do it when it inspires me.